Welcome back, everyone. Well, I was asked if I had a whole parts list available of everything that I used to install the third function valve. So I think I have put together everything. Um, there might be a few small things that I missed, but I think I have the majority of everything as far as a complete list of everything that I used. So I'm going to go ahead and record my computer screen and go through everything because the third function valve doesn't really have a part number. It's sort of a kit, but I'll go through and show you guys how to find that, and then I'll go through the whole list of stuff with some of the other part numbers. Alright, here's the whole list that I put together. There might be a couple small things that I missed, but this is the majority of everything. These non-insulated connectors, I normally just grit the insulated ones and then pull the connector out of it and then use a heat shrink tubing on top of it. This standard ignition wire terminal clip, if you go to O'Reilly's website, you can put in this CG24 and it'll pull up the terminal clip that I used for the positive wire hooking to the WeatherTight connector at the fuse box on the front left of the tractor. These hoses, these are John Deere part numbers here. If you take the X off of the part numbers, then this is Parker's part number for the fittings that go from the JIC or the ORFS fittings to hose. I know 100% that the two hoses going to the front of the loader are exactly 8 foot. That is the hose length itself without the fittings on it. This 12 3/4 should be the hose length without the fittings. You can go to 13 inches, be perfectly fine. This one here, I tried measuring it and I came up with 58.5. You can go to 59 inches, be perfectly fine. You'll have room to be able to secure it and you're not going to have a whole lot of extra. We'll come back to this third function valve kit. The bracket, this is what I used. If you can find you a wider piece of metal, that'd be great. You can go to 1/4 inch thick metal instead of 3/16, be fine. The rod nuts, I actually cut them in half when I put them on, and then I think I actually shortened them up just a little bit after that just to try to make sure they're both the same length after welding them onto the plate. The bolt, if you could find shorter bolts like 1/2 inch, you'd be better off. I had to cut my 1 inch bolt shorter. And I think that's pretty much it there. So if we'll go to Summit's website, Summit Hydraulics website. So it's summithydraulics.com, and we go down here to the third function valve kits. And then to the universal. And then this one here on the top left. So this is the kit that I'd ordered whenever I'd done it on my tractor. And it comes with all these fittings here. That way you have all them to be able to connect to the block. You have the couple that go through the bracket up on the torque tube. And I'm trying to remember how many of these 90s I used. I think I used one of them. But this here's the kit that I used. And the reason I wanted to show you this, because it didn't really have a part number on it, is you can choose the option to get it with fittings or without fittings. And then up here on this coupler style, there's 5 different choices that you have. I chose this 1/2 inch body flat face because when I bought my grapple, it said it had flat face couplers, and of course, as you guys know, it didn't. This here is what I should have chose, but you know, I didn't. But that's how you get to where I ordered my stuff. So hopefully this will help you guys as far as trying to find out the same things that I did. You might That's it. That's all I used. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.